I'm the type to park the lamb and double back in the rows, nigga.
Nice car, Larry.
Nice car, Larry.
Spaceships on the blade and shit. Numbers. Good job, colors.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Ladies and
job.
gentlemen, we are here. Welcome to episode 71. Saturday Morning Live, brother. Dude, this is my shit right here. I'm not going to talk.
Hey.
Thank you for respecting the tunage.
Hey.
As soon as I heard this, I was like,
we
man,
have to vet to this shit.
Well, the one thing about getting older,
Orange gut.
this is mature rap music.
one thing about getting older is the samples. So now we're sampling late 80s, early 90s R&B, and that is a very tough time in music. Said he said what's good, brother. Said he said what's good.
Bro.
Letting y'all filter in. We're gonna let y'all filter in. Welcome to Saturday Morning Live. Sorrel, what's good?
What's good?
Hey, Sorrel. So we set up the Dive Team Cash App is being set up after this as we speak. We have a Dive Team account. Wow, G-Code, what you talking about? Don't bet while drunk. I won last week a lot. What you mean? I came out ahead. Yeah, you talking about Sneaky here? You see Sneaky over there?
Man.
What's good, Sneak? What's good, fellas? I want to
Boy,
say Reggie.
Picking chaos today early, right on it.
Did I pick Dallas? I did pick Dallas. That was foolish.
And I picked the Buccaneers, baby.
So that's a 12-pack. That's a 6-pack down.
Wait. Right, it's right up here. Russ picked Kentucky. Me and you picked Florida. We owe him a 12-pack. Sorrel picked Tuskegee. We picked Hampton, the Hampton University.
So that's a
they were
push
supposed
for
to.
us.
Shout out to my boy Jadakiss Bonds. I somehow picked the Packers and lost that 6, but touchdown Tom did not disappoint. So me and Reggie are even. Sorrel owes us a 12, and we owe a 12 to Russ.
So I'm even. So we even.
Yeah,
Came out good. I don't know nobody owes nothing. I feel like there's more.
We all right.
I feel like there's more, but I feel like there was another bet that was made because I said I'm not picking against the SEC, and that was a bet. And somebody picked against the SEC and lost that bet.
We can go back through the list once it's over, but those are the ones that I got. We'll go back over it again, though.
When did Tennessee play Pittsburgh?
Yes, last week.
That was a bet that I made with somebody.
Oh, you're right. It's me. Me. Because they won by 1 point.
Yeah.
But yes, last week
went in overtime.
was a meltdown for me. Florida lost, Falcons lost, Braves lost.
I'm going to let y'all know right now, Norwood, if you haven't had a chance, what's up, Rod? If you haven't had a chance to go back and listen to episode 70, the Around the League edition, Norwood, I have a meltdown in the pregame and in the ATL edition, where for some reason Spotify decided not to publish our shit, so you got to go listen to it on everywhere else. For some reason, we couldn't really get an answer why. But if you go listen, I had a meltdown with the Falcons last year. What's up, Carl? Welcome, brother. I had a meltdown with the Falcons last year. But if you go listen to Norwood, every one of his teams lost. You know how disheartening it is to have all of your teams lose? All of them.
But let's be clear, not just lose. Get leads and then lose. Like that let my confidence get up. I'm feeling, the Gators, I'm like, okay, we done got up. We're going to close them out. Wrong. Falcons falconed. Braves, they just lost, man. But it's a new week. I have a renewed optimism, and Florida's playing Akron. So I'm hoping that we get the job done.
Yeah, I hope y'all get the job done too, man. And y'all are not playing Akron. Tennessee's playing Akron. Y'all are playing South Florida.
You're right. Yes, we're playing University of South Florida.
Hey, you want to know an interesting fact about Anthony Richardson this year?
Hey, man, let's pick these games.
Wait, okay, but it's an interesting fact. Can I say it? Because it's really interesting. I guarantee you nobody knows this, but it's an interesting fact.
Come on, Richard Petty. Let's hear it.
Anthony Richardson has more tackles than touchdown passes.
Yo, Said is a true extremist. Like 3 weeks ago, he was like Anthony Richardson for Heisman. Today,
you were like Anthony Richardson for Heisman. I'm
still think Anthony
99%
Richardson
sure. I'm 99% sure that Anthony Richardson does not have a touchdown pass this year. And without having the touchdown pass, he also has 2 tackles because he's thrown 2 interceptions.
That's also a trick bag. He's thrown some plays that the guys just didn't get him home. Now, if you get to the 3-4 yard line, he just can't get it home.
Hey, rationalize all you want. To go into the 3rd game of the season and your quarterback has more tackles than touchdown passes is got to be a little alarming, to say the least.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Just let's pick these games.
Oh, don't get mad now.
Let's pick these games.
Let's start off with the top 25. The guys, we gonna go. Norwood don't really want to have a long podcast today. He's trying to get to these games. Plus, the game started at 12 o'clock. So, number 1, Georgia, South Carolina. Who you got here?
You and Said gonna piss me off before this podcast even start up good. The engine has not even started yet, and Cedric.
Ooh, Sneaky said no rock stated jokes today.
Lord Jesus, keep me near the cross. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, UGA versus USC. I want to pick USC because I'm spiteful and I hate UGA, but I'm also not an idiot. I'm picking UGA.
So this is going to be an interesting game. You know, we got to talk about UGA here. It's going to be an interesting game. Our leading receiver, A.D. Mitchell, is out.
Nobody cares. It's South Carolina.
And then we're also missing 2 DBs in the secondary. And they do have Spencer Rattler. But the thing about South Carolina's offensive line, their offensive line is so bad. So I believe that Georgia's going to win.
Oh, my God.
I would normally say like 48-0 or 48-3, but I think it's really going to be more like a 38-10 kind of game. 38-10 kind of game. UGA wins. So UGA. Florida, South Florida
was a really good football player. Let us not forget it. I don't think y'all win by 35.
Whoa. I didn't say win by 35. I said 35-10. So we win by 25.
You want to take that 35 point spread versus South Carolina?
Hell no.
Come on, brother.
I don't be betting spreads, brother. I done lost against the spread twice this year. I ain't betting against it. Betting 4 against it. All right.
Next, Florida versus University of South Florida.
Woo!
For all things that are right in the world, for my own peace and tranquility, for my own happiness, for my own selfish reasons. I'm not. Anthony Richardson, do not throw any more of these stupid ass interceptions. Billy Napier, find the playbook, open it up, turn past play 1 where we throw the wide receiver screen. I need you to run other plays so that we can win this game. Defense, continue to play well. You guys are not getting the credit that you deserve.
Ain't Said a Florida fan.
He's an extremist.
Ooh, Rodney taking USF for 6. Y'all crazy. I'll take that bet.
Dead. I'm taking that. Nah. We're not doing that. I want that 6.
Right.
Anybody else want 6?
Yeah, I'm taking
6. Want 6 on South Florida?
I'm not taking South Florida in Gainesville. I can't do it.
Nah, that's a home game for both teams. Let's get it. Who else wants 6?
Said you want South Florida for 6?
I'm still a Gator now. We're dead. Okay, Say, are you taking 6 on South Florida? You see how quickly he'll abandon ship on you.
I thought he was a Florida fan.
He just has low integrity.
Like you.
So,
y'all brothers.
Anybody else wants 6 on USF?
Anybody else wants 6?
Y'all gonna put some
Said you
betting
that 6? Said you betting that 6?
Okay, that's a 6. That's an agreed. That's crazy. Y'all must have forgot. This still my team, boy.
Wait, so said.
Okay,
said in G code. Okay, said. Who are you betting? Because we're both taking that bet. Rod, we're taking the 6-pack against you. Said, if you take it South Florida, we taking that bet too. That's another 6-pack.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Splash Cast and Rodney. Splash Cast and Said.
6-pack. 6-pack.
Splash Cast.
$7.50 a 6-pack.
Said and Rod.
Richardson can't throw.
That is fine. Anybody else want to disrespect my team? Because I'm coming back next weekend. I'm talking cash shit, boy.
You better hope he has a touchdown
Anybody
pass.
else?
Because if he doesn't, I'm still gonna talk some shit. That you with 3 games with no touchdown pass. I don't care what.
This is a win-win for you, Reggie. You are trash. You are trash.
I'm gonna talk a lot of shit.
I don't care what happens. This is good for me. This is good for business. Boy, you are trash. Okay, all right.
Florida making dreams come true. Florida making dreams come true, bro. All right, let's go back to top 25.
University of Connecticut versus Michigan. I expect Michigan to hopefully
win
do
by
what they're
1,000.
to.
Michigan is about to be another overrated year. They want Jim Harbaugh to be so good, so bad at coach, and he's not.
He's not, but he's not bad. He just doesn't beat Ohio State. Other than that, you can't really ask for more. That's the reason you can't fire him, because you're not getting anything better than this.
Sounds like Mark Richt to me.
And wait. I also do not believe in Ryan Day that much. So eventually, I think that Harbaugh can break that.
I feel like those things are mutually exclusive.
Huh?
I feel like I don't care who the coach of Ohio State is. I don't believe in Michigan and Jim Harbaugh. Mark Richt lost to Florida, and they didn't throw the ball.
I mean, they ran it. We ran it though.
They lost to Florida, and they didn't throw the ball. So I don't care. And we don't. Mark Richt lost to every Florida coach there is. But what I'm saying is Jim Harbaugh is going to be Michigan's Mark Richt, where he's too good to fire, but not good enough to win you a national championship. And you're going to have to make that move. You're going to have to make that move. But today, they're definitely going to beat UConn. If they don't,
Okay, next we have Nebraska versus Oklahoma. This is the Nebraska team that lost to Georgia Southern last week. Go Eagles.
Oklahoma by 2 touchdowns.
And I hate to see the black coach take over in this spot, Mickey Joseph. And we're rooting for you. You know how this is discussion.
They're par for the course. We just had it.
Send the black man in there with the Swiffer sweeper. Hey, bro, we need you to clean this thing up.
Clean up every. That's what the motherfucking black employees all over football.
You have to do that every time now. Clean up. The
motherfucking carrying their broom like, let me go help out another conference that can't win without us. At least the Big Ten got it right. They hired a black commissioner. Yeah, they like, which can't beat them, join them. And what they do when they got USC and UCLA, Prato.
That boy Reggie is furious.
I can't wait till we get to Jackson State, because I'm going to light into the state of Mississippi, boy. I'm going to light into the state of Mississippi.
Next one up, we got Cal versus Notre Dame. This should be a Notre Dame redemption game.
Is Cal and Notre Dame? Neither one of them are ranked, huh? Well, guys, sorry, I'm in the top 25.
Wow, that was a shot. That was a quick scope. But said neither one of the guys even ranked, huh?
Hey, but this is a must-win game. This is a must-win game for
your boy.
For the boy.
Notre Dame coach.
Was it Harris? Michael Harris?
Marcus Freeman.
Marcus Freeman. I got the M right. Marcus Freeman. To be as hyped. I think he's finally dealing with the overhype of Notre Dame. And it's unfortunate because you're under a magnifying glass as a new coach, as a black coach. The last black coach at Notre Dame was Tyrone Willingham. So you kind of got to win this game. And this is an interesting game. If you start out 0-3, you know the leash is not long.
It's an interesting game because it's a trap game. Cal
Why
has
is it
nothing really to play for. I mean, nothing to win here except for to knock you off, and you need to win this game. This is a must-win game for a program you really just took over in the wake of Brian Kelly, who probably wasn't not even going to discuss him anymore. The game that everybody is ranked in, surprisingly, BYU versus Oregon.
Oregon came off is off a win. BYU has had 2 upsets in a row.
I think their luck runs out, and I think Oregon is too fast.
So you picking the upset?
I don't. You know how I feel about these rankings. They're just numbers that they put in front of teams, as far as I'm concerned. You go ahead. Bet on the Mormons.
It ain't really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, Reggie. You see the numbers?
Sneaky, you're right. I do hope they let Freeman get his guys. He's in year 2 of his recruiting. So I hope he gets at least 3 years so that you can see the transformation of his recruiting. I'm gonna take BYU. I'm gonna take BYU. Said taking BYU too.
All right. I wanna I'm not betting. Who want the 6? It ain't but 1-6. Y'all split that up. Y'all split it up to 2 beers apiece if you want to.
I'll let you bet, Said. Said, you and Norwood, 6-pack. Me and you taking BYU. Oregon is taking.
And Russ.
Oh, Russ.
Everybody is BYU. Except for me. That's all right.
Oh, Sorrell taking Oregon. All right, y'all. Look. Y'all jump in our DMs. We gonna make all this happen because this a lot of beers. This had to be bet. So Norwood and Sorrell taking Oregon. Me and Sid taking BYU. How about we do 2 versus 2, 12-pack?
I'll take that. I got my 6 is up.
Ooh, and Rod taking
now
6.
We do 3 on 3.
Oh, we have 40 beers through 2 games. That's how so that's what we doing.
Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble. We got 3 on the left.
Let me tell y'all.
Side, 3
We
on
can
the
tell
right
when the
side.
1st and the 15th come, don't it? Boy, we tell when the 1st and the 15th be here. Be like, you know what? Bet that 6-pack like it ain't nothing. I see y'all.
That got real interesting real quick.
So look, we're gonna jump into the Splashcast DMs. I believe right now I'm on. Me and Said got BYU. Sorrell got Oregon. Rod got Oregon, and Norwood got Oregon.
Reg, Said, and Russ BYU 6s. Me, Sorrell, and Rod 6s out of Oregon. 3
there
on
you
3.
Go. We out
That's
there.
a Royal Rumble.
Oh, that's an 18-pack of beer bet.
Yeah.
Ooh, we out here. What's the next game?
Let's dance.
Hey, this is
Auburn,
an interesting game.
Yes, very interesting. Hell, this is quietly a sleeper here.
Quietly, both 2-0.
And this is the first time that a Big Ten team has been to Auburn.
We know nothing about Auburn. That's why this makes this game scary. We know nothing about Auburn. Bo Nix left. They got Tank Bigsby. That's all we know. But Penn State made a very good showing against Purdue. I think they beat Purdue. And they're 2. Yeah, I mean, they're 2-0. They had to be.
Do not bet. I'm taking my own advice. I do not have nearly enough information. I don't trust Penn State, especially not at Auburn. You know how I feel about Auburn. If they're playing good, they can whoop your ass. If they're playing bad, they can find one person to beat, and it will be you. I am not betting this game.
Sneaky,
I will choose this game, and by choose this game, I am probably going to pick Auburn at home.
I'm gonna take Penn State. I just don't. I know more about Auburn than I do about Penn State. That's the only reason. Said he took BYU because Bo Nix is the worst starting quarterback in the history of college football.
Have you ever watched Felipe Franks play football before?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Penn State.
NFL tight end.
I'm gonna take Penn State on this one. Hey, we didn't put this on the list, but we were scrolling. This, ladies and gentlemen, has the potential to be an upset. Right here. Ole Miss and Atlanta. I'm not picking that one, but it has the potential to be an upset.
I'm gonna tell you at 3:30, this is the game that you probably want to have on the third TV, but an excellent third option. And that's the game that you kind of don't pay attention to. Then you look up and like, oh shit, Georgia Tech beat Ole Miss.
Said, what kind of comment is that? I'm taking Auburn. Penn State has the best college cornerback in college. He's a beast, but I'm taking Auburn.
Okay. Hey, don't have to make sense.
But no, I'm not betting this game. So y'all can try I'm not betting on Georgia Tech. Y'all crazy as hell.
No, not a chance.
What's the next game?
Not unless you're talking like architecture.
Oh, man. Listen, we're not going to bet this game. We're not even going to pick this game because we know the pick. But I just want y'all to send T's and P's, thoughts and prayers to the coaching staff, players, and trainers who are all going to get a workout today for the University of Louisiana Monroe because Alabama is pissed. They won barely by Texas, and they are about to score 100,000 points on ULM, and it's going to be unfortunate.
You should probably not even start your starters if you want them to play for the rest of the season.
Bro, just throw the high school team out there. Let y'all get beat up for a little bit. It'll build your character. Wake Forest.
Throw some children. Sacrifice the children is Reggie's answer. Okay. Next, Colorado versus Minnesota. I don't think that anybody cares about this game in the world.
Colorado versus Minnesota. Is that no? Okay, that's not okay. Again, not ranked. So, I don't care about either one of these teams. Colorado is atrocious. Colorado is one of the worst.
That is a don't care game.
Colorado
Appalachian State versus Troy.
Trap game. But App State gonna win that one. For App State.
No, this is the game that we've been waiting for all week, ladies and gentlemen. North Carolina A&T versus Duke. These are two equally matched teams, I think. We have been pushing to put UNC and Duke into the MEAC and see what they do on a regular basis. Until proven otherwise, we are treating UNC and Duke like HBCU football teams.
So the thing is, Duke is a 30-point favorite. North Carolina A&T, after getting beat by Central, is surprisingly 0-2. Surprisingly, I would take the spread. The over/under is 56. I don't think I would be surprised if A&T beat Duke, or at least it comes down to the fourth quarter. I wouldn't be surprised. I think they're being overlooked.
I don't think they cover at 30 points. I think that Duke probably wins, but I don't think they beat them by 30. I surely don't think so.
Oh, Georgia, South Carolina is the game coming on next. Okay, so we both pick at Duke. Here we go. SEC. This might be the game. No, not this game. Sorry, not this game. Next game. But we'll talk about this one too. LSU versus Mississippi State. Mississippi State is 2-0. LSU is 1-1. They got beat by a 3-0 Florida State team. Again, I want to say that again. A 3-0 Florida State team that has won 2 games on the road. LSU now plays Mississippi State. Mississippi State is 2-0. Mississippi State quietly is a sleeper in the SEC West. They got the spread offense. They have talent all across the board on receiver. The thing is their defense. How will their defense play? If Mississippi State wins this game, they'll be ranked. With that being said, it's hard to win in Death Valley, boy. It's hard to win in Death Valley, and it's hard to win in Death Valley.
I keep looking to the left because ESPN is picking this one right now too. And they're heavy Mississippi State. I think they were 4 out of 5 Mississippi State.
It's hard to win in Death Valley at 7:00, bruh. It's hard to win down there. And I was just there last week.
Brian Kelly is the problem. I don't trust him nowhere. That man, gas station sushi to me. Do not trust him.
So normally I would pick LSU. But the thing that I talked about in the podcast, go back and listen to episode 70 of the Around the League edition of the Splash Cast. The thing I talked about is LSU, for the first time, doesn't have a lot of depth. Their starting 22 can hang with anybody else in the country. the next ones after that, they couldn't even hang with Southern. So
yeah, with boots on the ground, I'm going Mississippi State.
I'm gonna go LSU. 6-pack. I think that's a good bettable game right there.
No, because you actually went and saw the game in hand. No, you know what they did. No, hell no.
Yeah. You can't lose this game. You can't lose your SEC opener. Anybody?
It's Brian Kelly. He can do anything.
Ooh, everybody got. So I'm the only one picking LSU. Wow.
Yeah. Now y'all more than welcome to bet Reggie. Me, I'm not. I know he also went to the game and saw what LSU. No, I test my eyes. What I can see is always different. Next we have Michigan State versus Washington.
Trap game for Michigan State.
I don't think so.
I believe in Mel Tucker, so I'm gonna go Mel Tucker. Former comes from the Saban tree, defense coordinator under Kirby Smart. I'm gonna go with Mel Tucker. I'm gonna take Michigan State, but both teams are 2-0 though. Look at all y'all calling me out.
Well, yeah. You want to bet that LSU game or no?
But who all is going? I can't bet everybody. I'm not gonna bet 24 beers against for LSU.
No. The only person who I see who asked for it was Russ.
Oh yeah, Russ. I'll take that. Russ, I'll take that 6-pack. I take that 6-pack all day. How is Texas A&M still ranked?
All right.
They lost to App State. How is Texas A&M still ranked?
This is one of the biggest games of the week. Next,
game of the week right here, y'all.
Miami versus Texas A&M lost last week,
and they should have really lost in the first game. Wasn't the greatest either when they beat Sam Houston State. If it wasn't for the rain delay, that could have ended differently. I normally don't pick against the SEC this much, but I picked Miami as my sleeper. If y'all remember that, I picked Miami as the sleeper in the ACC. I don't believe really in anybody in the ACC, at all. So I got to go with Miami. I picked them as my sleeper. I got to go with Miami, and that pretty much puts Texas A&M season over with. And you'll see a mass exodus of 5 stars that went there. They'll transfer out. So I'm going Miami on this one. I have never picked the ACC so many times.
I am taking Texas A&M.
At home. Man, I know. It's a bad bet for Reggie. I'm not betting that one, by the way. Nope.
Wait. That's your team.
Hey, we froze on IG some kind of way.
No, I'm back.
No, we are. We back.
Hold on, let's make sure.
Yeah, we back.
Can you scroll us on the left? I don't know why we're not. I don't know why the last one says.
I mean, I don't know why that one is there, but everything else is
still rocking and rolling.
Yeah, everything else up to date. What's the next game? Oh,
wait! I'm not done with Texas A&M and Miami. How that's gonna be your sleeper team, and then their first real test, and you gonna say, "Nah, I ain't betting."
I ain't betting. I can believe in them and not bet on them. That's fine.
You said you can believe in them and not believe in them?
That is not what I said. Sir Spin-A-Lot, a.k.a. Pivot, the Pivot God. No.
I am the pod God.
You are. Everybody else knows you as the Pivot God. You can call yourself what you want to.
Hey, they can hate all they want to. Hampton versus Norfolk.
Hampton
anybody
versus Norfolk. I'm going to let y'all. Norfolk. Who wants to smoke? And I'm going to let y'all know right now.
Who want the smoke?
If I didn't have any allegiance to Hampton, I would probably go with Norfolk State just because Dawson Odoms, who is the former coach of Southern, who I think got ran out of Baton Rouge unfairly. But with that being said, I'm picking Hampton. They're 2-0. Norfolk State is 0-2. The line is over under 64. They said this is an even game. Nobody's favored.
Give me my boys in Jadakiss Bond.
Jadakiss Bond. Give me Jadakiss Bond, dog. Going for it. And he gonna end up getting he gonna get a MEAC offensive player of the week out of this.
That's what I'm talking about. Rodney said, "Hey, I ain't playing with y'all about to age you, man." Anybody want to take Norfolk State before we move forward? Going once, going twice. Oh yeah, you should definitely go to that game too. If you're
if y'all are in Hampton or Norfolk, y'all should go. Morehouse versus Howard.
Man, Howard gonna destroy Morehouse.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Howard has played a couple of tough games. One versus South Florida, but they were leading in that game, quietly as kept. They played Alabama State, and after the first quarter jitters, they played really, really well. Just Alabama State got that quarterback to transfer from Auburn, and he's a problem. So I'm going Howard. I think they're better than their record shows.
I do not mind picking Howard, and you want to know why I don't mind picking Howard? Because they already lost to Hampton. Being that we already won for this season, the rest of their season is null and void as far as I'm concerned. You guys can beat up on Morehouse. Enjoy yourself.
Yep. Next game.
Next.
The surprise of FCS football.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You want to know why? Because there's one guy I know who picked them from the very beginning of the season. I don't know his name for sure.
What did he pick him? He picked him to do what?
To be highly successful. And
that's not what he picked him for. He picked him to win the first game. No, man, it's just truth.
If you go back and listen to the full breakdown, I said that this is a very competitive team. It's going to be very tough to beat.
So in that statement, what did you pick them for?
To be good. And I've been rocking with them every week, and this week is no different. I'm doubling down on Central.
Hey, man, this would be an upset, though. If Central beats New Hampshire, now Central will be a problem in FCS, and there will be no. I'm not saying they snuck up on anybody at all, but Central, if they win this game against New Hampshire, we said it at the beginning of the college football preview when we talked about the MEAC, that Central has so many young players. They had all freshmen last year, and they're all sophomores now. I think they start. I think 80% of their team are underclassmen that they play right now out of the 22 players. So Central is going to be a problem. Central, I can't even say going to be anymore because we're in the season, and they are a problem. So I'm going to take Central to upset New Hampshire here, and they're going to make all of the people that don't like HBCU football even angrier, and I'm here for it all.
Oh, Reggie has decided to have brunch with chaos.
Always. I'm all for chaos. Yes, I wish I had my little Elmo. I'm
picking Central too. We also have here a very big game. Grambling versus Jackson State.
Pause.
This is Hugh versus Dion. And I rescind my time to Reggie.
So y'all know that there's more to this game than just Jackson State versus Grambling State. I got to put on my serious voice.
Uh-oh.
Jackson State is going through a whole lot of issues dealing with the water from the state of Mississippi. State of Mississippi is one of the poorest states in the union, if not the poorest state in the union. They don't have clean water. They're trying to hold a budget together at Jackson State, Mississippi Valley State. All of those schools are trying to hold an athletic budget together with ingredients that you give MacGyver to break out of a cell every day, every episode. That's paper, thumbtack, paper clip, and some gum and a shoestring. That's what they're working with down there in that state. Jackson State has petitioned to get a new stadium. Right now, they are leading the SWAC and number 3 in the FCS, the entire FCS with attendance. They are one of the most supported schools in the SWAC. Follow me here. It's going to take me a little bit to get there. Not only is Jackson State one of the most supported schools in the SWAC, they have a coach that is bringing in even more notoriety. So they are trying to raise funds to build their own stadium instead of having to rent a stadium. The governor came out and said, Tate Reeves, who's the governor, came out and said that he is not really in support of Jackson State using taxpayer dollars to build a stadium. Mind you, Jackson State is a public institution of the state who is supposed to get state funds. They can't even get clean water, Tate Reeves. So Not only did that piss me off is that you don't want to use taxpayer dollars to go help the black school, but the one of the most famous, if not the most famous Mississippi alum to ever come out of Mississippi. And that's not my words. My words is Jerry Rice or Walter Payton, but a lot of others, a lot of Anglos say that Brett Favre is the greatest athlete to come out of the state of Mississippi. They skip over Steve McNair. They skip over all of them people. But Brett Favre, who is the spokesman of Mississippi, stole money from the underprivileged, which is the whole state. The whole state is underprivileged. He stole money from the underprivileged to build a volleyball facility for Southern Miss. He stole money from the welfare fund
so you're
of the
telling
state
me
of
that
Mississippi.
You're upset. You're upset because they built a volleyball stadium instead of giving money to poor people?
One, I'm upset about that. I'm upset that nobody said anything. Two, I'm upset that you have a problem that you have a problem with giving money for black people, but nobody wants to talk about when they steal money from everybody else. Come on now, Mississippi. And I hate to bury the lead because this is Jackson State versus Mississippi State. I mean, Jackson State versus Grambling is going to be a motherfucking great game. You got the two coaches, and I'll let you talk about all that. But I got to get this off my chest. I'm 2 drinks in. I've had a great week. And this is some bullshit. The governor to come out and say that I do not support giving money or I do not support giving money to Jackson State, a public Mississippi institution, to improve. How dumb could you be? If the attendance approves at Jackson State, if the profile of the school grows, more people come to the school. If more people come to the school, what is that? That's more dollars that go into the state. More dollars for people that can take you from being the poorest state in the union. But you don't even want to convince. You don't even want to talk about Brett Favre. You ain't said nothing, Tate Reeves. At Tate Reeves, I know all of your information on social media. At Tate Reeves, they say nothing about Brett Favre. I don't care if it was a former governor. I don't care about none of that shit. You ain't say nothing, but you want to sit back here and talk about black college football and say you don't want to support taxpayer dollars going towards a stadium. Come on, man. Don't be two-faced. Don't be two-faced out here, dog.
If y'all read the Brett Favre text messages, but he specifically asked, "Can I get in trouble for this?"
And they
if
said,
you're
yes.
asking, "Can I get in trouble with this?" You knew you could get in trouble with this. You wanted to make sure it would not come back to you, and of course it did. Brett Favre, you're a great football player, but outside of that, as a human, you are a flaming piece of garbage.
It's some trash, dog. It's some trash. With that being said, let's get back to the game now. I'm cool now. I had to get that going.
Anytime we want to roast a person from stealing from poor people for a volleyball gymnasium, we got the time. It's our podcast. We do what we want to.
So with this game, this is a big game. Grambling is not favored. They're picked to come in second in the SWAC West. Jackson State is picked to win the SWAC East. Who you got?
Oh my God! Jackson State. Yeah, rock with Jackson State.
Until proven otherwise, I gotta go with Prime. 59-0. Come back 16-3. We can outscore you and we can beat you with defense. Right now, they've done everything that they can do.
I fooled me once. Can't get fooled again. Austin Peay versus Alabama State. This is a tough game.
A&M.
I'm gonna rock with you on that one. I'm going to take.
Oh no! I'm saying Alabama, Austin Peay versus Alabama A&M. You said Alabama State. I'm picking Austin Peay. Austin Peay is gonna win this game. It's not gonna be close, unfortunately.
Then your boys, Southern versus Texas Southern.
Let's go, Jaguars! Whoa, mighty Jaguars!
Yeah,
gotta go with
I'm
the Jaguars,
definitely picking Southern on this one by a lot.
And the thing about what I'm hearing out of Baton Rouge is that Southern's football team, even though they lost 65-7 to LSU, there were a lot of plays that LSU scored off of. They were down 28-0 off miscues by Southern. They were down. They scored 28 points off miscues before the game even got going. Once Southern settled in and played and actually played pretty well, it wasn't that big of a game. It wasn't that bad. So I'm gonna pick Southern in this one. Andrew Body is still a problem at quarterback for Texas Southern. But I think Southern has too many weapons, and I think that they are a menace when it comes to these games. So I'm picking Southern. They're a 6.5 point favorite. I think they will cover the spread easily. Personally,
Pine Bluff versus Oklahoma State.
1,000 to nothing. Let's go Pine Bluff. I hope y'all win because y'all 2-0, but y'all not gonna beat Oklahoma State.
But the Cowboys finna take y'all for a ride. Incarnate Word versus Prairie View. I don't know enough about Incarnate Word's football program.
Prairie View.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rock with Prairie View.
If I don't know about your school, I'm going with HBCUs. That's how we do it. That's how it's made. That is the written and unwritten rule in the culture. I don't know about you. I'm going with the blacks every time.
I don't know how long we're gonna have a podcast.
Don't care.
Enjoy Wallace here.
Hey, enjoy Wallace here.
Next, Delta State versus Mississippi Valley State. I'm gonna take Delta State in this one.
Delta State, unfortunately, is the better team. That used to be a really big game
versus McNeese. This is a trick bag game, but I'm going to rock with McNeese. Oklahoma escorted.
McNeese is a 7-point favorite, but Hey, I don't know much about. What did I just say? I don't know much about McNeese, so I'm going with the blacks. Let's go Alcorn. And Georgia is just overpowered. Yeah, I double down on that. I don't care. Hey, Issa Rae, what's up? Sponsor our podcast. We love everybody black too.
We for sure love everybody black. No, we don't love everybody black. We love the people.
I'm about to say that. Hey.
That is not true.
Everybody ain't for us.
You know what? That is a person who I do not love. So you know what? And they are in fact black. So hey, maybe next time. Now let's finally get to these pros.
Let's get to these pros. Hey man, did y'all watch the Chiefs versus the Chargers? Did y'all watch that game? Lord have mercy. Hey man, I told y'all. First off, if there was ever a moral victory, it was that for the Chargers.
I don't think that was a moral victory at all. They were up.
They were up.
They let the Chiefs come back and win. That was not a moral victory.
They were up. I think they didn't have Keenan Allen. The what's his name got hurt. Justin Herbert has cracked ribs.
And I don't. Yeah, none of this says moral victory. This says loss. I see loss, but you may be able to see the optimism here that I just not see.
Man, Georgia is just how y'all get thrown out of bounds by Ladd McConkey. Come on, South Carolina. All right, now.
Well, I hate. Don't bring up that name.
The Chargers, the Chiefs just ended up scoring 6 more points. The game was pretty even.
Jared, you know we support touchdowns over here.
Touchdown Jared. So, but let's start with the first game though. Jets Browns. But I also want to say I told y'all that the Chargers are going to win the division, and I still believe so, even after taking that loss. Actually,
thank you, Justin Herbert, for sacrificing yourself for my fantasy football. That's what really matters. Jets versus Browns.
And the pick 6 that he threw wasn't his fault.
Nah, I wasn't.
The tight end sold him on that. Tough. So if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't. They would have had 20, and they would have had 30. I think they're a better team. But Jets Browns. Sorry.
Browns.
Joe
Flacco.
Ooh, you about to call him Blacko? Joe Blacko is his new name. Joe Blacko.
Joe Blacko is great. Yes, Joe Blacko is the quarterback of the Jets. I will be picking the Browns.
Oh, let's go Browns.
Another game that nobody will ever care about. Commanders
Lions. I'm picking the Lions. Reggie's taking the Lions. They're gonna bite some kneecaps and have one butt cheek and 6 fingers, as the coach said. But they gonna win.
I'm picking the Commanders, but do not ask me to bet. I have self-respect. Reggie, Lions, Norwood, Bucks versus Saints. Y'all know I'm picking touchdown Tom in this.
Touchdown Tom. I can't pick the Taints, man. I don't believe in them at all. I'm not picking the Taints, so I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah, and we don't believe that the Saints are actually good. Not even being spiteful. We just saw them play the Falcons and struggle.
This is like picking a firing squad versus cyanide. Like, I hate both of these teams. I hate Tom Brady, and I hate the Saints.
No, Give me the cyanide, please. No, do not just let everybody shoot me. No, they might miss or shoot me something. No, cyanide, please.
Touchdown.
Panthers versus Giants. Boy, these games stink.
Hey, man. I got Giants going 2-0. I don't believe in I don't believe in the Panthers.
Baker doesn't give me any level of confidence. So
no, that's your boy. That's your boy.
I also saw him play. I'm not stupid. I don't know why people believe just because I supported you. I've made bad decisions in my life before. I pick a tie.
I got Giants. I'm gonna step out on faith and pick the Giants.
I mean,
nothing, Georgia.
How about I pick not to even care? Okay, let's go Giants. I don't care about this game at all. I want to be very clear.
You said let's go Giants, and Nick's voice just rang in my ear. Let's go Giants. Rod, everybody's taking the Giants. Nobody's picking
and these games they get worse and worse. Pats versus
Steelers. I'm picking the Steelers. I think George Pickens has a breakout game. I don't believe the Pats have anybody in the secondary. Mac Jones has a broke back. He's spinal like Mike Tyson.
Broke back Mac. Broke back Mac.
Oh, that's unfortunate. No, but he does have he has a back issue. I think they said it was just spasms, but they don't know if he's questionable to play.
He sat out Thursday. Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers.
Steelers at home, man. I'm going Steelers at home.
I don't love this pick by any stretch of the imagination, but quarterback got a broke back. It's probably not good.
It's not funny that he has a
Colts Jags for the love
of Matt
Ryan.
For the love of Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, let's take a second and send T's and P's, thoughts and prayers to Matt Ryan. Why? Matt Ryan cannot escape 28-3 ever. That boy just passed for 60,000 yards and had the ball saved in Canton, and that ball was number 283. You can't write that. Come on, man.
Oh.
You got to put a Matt Ryan sticker over the 283. Like something, you can't make the 283 the thing that you see. You got to flip that ball around or something. Come on, man. Y'all don't want him there. I quit right then and there.
Hey, no. I will go into that museum where that shit is and kick it over. I swear to God.
Break that out.
Are you going to put me out for kicking the ball that I threw? I don't care. You better find something else or just take the number off. I don't care what you do. But what you want to do?
Rod. I got a 6-pack on that. I got Colts. Rod, you got Jags? 6-pack.
12. I got 12. Please confirm that you want 12.
Rod, confirm that you want that 12-pack on the Jags. And I'm going to be furious.
And I want to go ahead and open y'all up and let y'all know I am open for all bets all season. Any game you want to pick, I will take the other team.
Rod said no. All right, so I'm
gonna say that Texas, but that had me look stupid. Now this is another very, very important game.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's finally picking up a little bit here. Dolphins versus Ravens. This is where the money is made here. You got Lamar, who's himself. You have multiracial McDaniel. You have Tua, who's trying to prove himself. You got Tyreek and you got Waddle. Woo! This is a doozy. We got right to real football here. Oh man, I'm not.
Josh, I'm sorry. I'm taking the Dolphins. I don't want to pick against Lamar because I want Lamar to break the bank. I want Lamar to reset the market to zero. Like I think they're gonna have to pay him so much money that they will not.
Yeah, Rodney, I'm with you. I'm going Baltimore.
I don't want to go against Baltimore though, but I think the Dolphins are pretty good. They got a lot of weapons.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Touchdown.
Falcons versus Rams. We'll make this quick. We know that the Falcons are not going to win.
Nebraska, Oklahoma tied 7-7. They made a quarterback change. Falcons, Rams. Is that what we really talking about? Let's just keep scrolling. That'll be Rams. I want the Falcons to win, but
we ain't gonna lie to you, dog. We're not gonna do that.
What kind of play call was that?
Seahawks versus 49ers.
Unfortunately for the Seahawks, Jamal Adams is out for the year with a quad injury, which means he probably tore his quad. The 49ers allegedly get George Kittle back. And Lord, does what's his name need it?
For the 49ers?
What's his name? Trey Lance.
Yeah, him.
And the Seahawks, Gino said he calling y'all back. He said, hey, I ain't called back when they hung up on me, but I call him back now. What's up? Gino out here playing with confidence.
Who do you think plays better in this game? I know this not on here, but Gino or Trey Lance? That's not a joke. This is a legitimate question as far as
I know that is I think
it's a damn good question too. And you don't have the quickest answer.
I don't.
The rest of the world, who do y'all think plays better in this game?
We have an idea of who both of these quarterbacks are. We've seen what Gino is at his worst, and last week was Gino at his best. We don't know. We know that Trey Lance is young, and he was horrible last week.
And I'm gonna say this: I think that it's very clear that all of us believe that Gino is probably gonna be playing better than Trey Lance. Because if we believed it was Trey Lance, we would just hop up and say Trey Lance, which I think is a big problem considering the draft picks that you traded. That you don't think he's gonna outplay Gino. I'm going 49ers in this, and the only reason I'm going 49ers is because I believe in Shanahan.
I believe that Shanahan is going to exploit that Jamal Adams is out for the year. Shanahan is one person that can definitely they said Jamal Adams is washed. Shanahan can definitely be a pick. UGA just had a pick. Oh, run it back. Keep going. Get off.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm going to go Seahawks. I'm going to go 49ers here. Sorry, I'm going to go 49ers here because I think that I believe, like you said, I believe Shanahan is going to exploit the safety deficiency for the Seahawks. Sorry.
Bengals versus Cowboys.
Ooh! So there's been some headlines. Been a little bulletin board material. Jamar Chase, Trayvon Diggs. The smoke goes all the way back to college. LSU versus Alabama when they played against each other, and all of that. Jamar Chase said that Trayvon Diggs is basically feast or famine, which is what we know. He is either gonna get. He's not really technically sound. He's just a really, really, really good athlete. The thing about that is by saying that, you're forcing Trayvon Diggs to think. Right? He's gonna think about his technical skills when it comes to being a cornerback. He's gonna think about how he's shading him inside or outside, all that stuff. That can work against you or it can work for you.
It's not going to work for you if that's not what player you are. If you're a guy who goes out there and reads off of instinct and that's what made you successful, if you want to get technical right now, you're getting cute. If that's how you play and that's what's made you most successful, then you need to stick to your game plan. But I do think that we've all seen Jamar Chase and Burrow put on that passing camp like they did every game last season.
They've done every game that they played. As a matter of fact, yeah. Every game they played in has been a passing clinic.
Exactly. So for me, I feel like Jamar Chase does it enough to get it done. What I always say about receiver, you don't have to be that great the whole damn game. It only takes a few big plays and you look like you cooked him. One thing that we know about Diggs is he will hop on in that crock pot and do it for you. So I'm going with Cincy on that one.
I got Cincy
too.
Anybody taking the Cowboys? Anybody taking the Cowboys? Sneaky.
I also don't believe in the Cowboys offense after they traded Amari Cooper. So I for sure. I forgot about that. They have Cooper Rush playing quarterback, I would assume. Oh, this is it's bad for the Cowboys. Splash Cash takes the Bengals. Next, this is another quick one. Texans versus Broncos. I am taking Russell Wilson by 1,000, especially after now he's going to have so much more control.
Yeah. Gotta go with the Broncos on that one.
Broncos on that one.
Who did the Bills play? The Titans? Dang. I'm thinking about fantasy football. I got Russell Wilson and Josh Allen.
Well, my quarterback played great this week, and then next week he'll be replaced by Tom Brady.
Sneaky
Cardinals versus Raiders. This is what I would call battle of mid.
This is. I hate to say that this is a must win in week 2, but for both of these teams, this is a must win game. The Raiders have signed Davante Adams. They're supposed to be the next great team, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They are in the AFC West, which I told them was going to be hurtful. The Cardinals have a person that plays Call of Duty and does not study, and a coach that hasn't proven anything with a whole bunch of old players who are trying to win the NFC West.
And you have 2 quarterbacks that just got paid.
Overpaid.
This is a do not bet for me. I'm taking feel comfortable about either one of their quarterbacks. Nope. But I'm going to say that I'm going to take the Cardinals in this one.
I'm taking the Raiders home.
As little as I believe in Kyler, I believe even less in Carr.
But I believe in Davante Adams. So the Cardinals don't have anybody on their offense that you can name right now that strikes fear in any defense. Nobody. Not one person. But the Raiders have Davante Adams. So I'm picking Davante Adams, Darren Waller, in that team. So
all right, Norwood's got the Cards.
6-pack?
Hell no. You think I'm betting a 6-pack on Kyler? Not a chance. Not a chance. I don't even need to see the highlights of this game. Just give me the score. Siri could pick this game as far as I'm concerned. Bears versus Packers.
Woo! So Reggie picked the Vikings to win the division. And Reggie said the Vikings were going to beat the Packers in game 1. It happened. The Packers are now pissed off. Now, the thing about the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, if there's one team that Aaron Rodgers has owned since he's been in the league, it's the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears. And they do get Alan Lazard back, their number 1 receiver, which is interesting that he's your number 1 receiver. But
that's a very nice way to put that, Mr. Davis.
So they get Lazard back. The Bears, I want to know. Now, Green Bay is picked to win by 10. They're the 10-point favorite. I think it'll be closer than 10 points, but I can't go against. Ooh, Rod, I got that 6-pack. I'm picking the Packers. I got that 6-pack. I do like Fields, though. I do like Justin Fields, but I'm picking them.
Okay, so we are both picking the Packers.
Rod, you want a 6-pack?
I'm not betting that though.
Touchdown. Georgia, 14-0.
Come on, man. Y'all ain't gonna play Sandstorm. Y'all don't do nothing. And you let Stetson run it in.
Rock steady.
Oh.
All them jokes.
You make me sick.
Hey, so Rod, let me. Oh, he said no because of Aaron. He's not.
Nah, he declined. Next, we have Titans versus Bills. We have the present versus the past. Y'all know that I said I think the Titans are a season too late. I am going with the Bills on this one. I think that Josh Allen is a substantially better quarterback than Scamahill. Give Norwood the Bills. Who you got?
Oh, Bills. Just because even if Josh Allen is better than Tannehill, I think the Bills defense just bottles up Derrick Henry. And I understand that Derrick Henry is one of the best backs in the league. But it's hard to play against a professional team when you have no wide receivers. And we don't know who the Titans have. We still don't know who the Titans have. We in week 2. They didn't play the game. Name their leading wide receiver. Treylon Burks, maybe. The only reason I know about him is because of Arkansas. I don't know about him because of Tennessee. So I got to go with the Bills. I think Derrick Henry is going to be frustrated this year. And the Bills look like they about to go ahead and win. Not win, but they're about to be a problem. Yeah,
and to close out, I think this is a very good game. I think this is one definitely to watch. Vikings versus Eagles.
It's unfortunate for me, but it's fortunate for me because I picked both of these two teams to win the division.
Worthy Wood show up right in time for Eagles talk, huh?
Worthy's here? I ain't seen him. Oh yeah, there he is.
This is a tough game.
I don't know about the Vikings defense because the Packers for holding them to 7 points, the Packers also dropped 2 touchdowns. The Eagles have a lot.
Don't trust Jalen Hurts. I just don't trust Jalen Hurts.
And when I can't pick, but Justin Jefferson, and I really don't trust the Eagles DBs. Was it Darius Slay? Don't they have Darius Slay? Oh, they took the touchdown.
You just know that, like, this is a Kirk game.
Good
Kirk
Lord.
throws for like 350, 400.
I like Justin
and
Jefferson.
Jefferson
Justin
go
Jefferson
crazy.
is that dude. And they got
then
Dalvin
Adam
Cook.
Thielen cleans up.
And then you
Yeah.
got Dalvin Cook that you got to think about.
When Dalvin plays consistently, he's one of the top 5 best backs in the NFL. He's always hurt. Always hurt. That is the most.
Russ is trolling you with this rock steady. But I really don't know how to pick this game.
Pride cometh before a fall.
I think I want the Vikings to win because I think the Eagles have an easier path to the division. I don't believe in the Commanders. Dak Prescott is out for 4 weeks with the Cowboys. And then you have the Giants who are overachieving at 1-0. So they are.
Yeah, I'm taking the Vikings.
I'm going to take the Vikings in this one. I want the Vikings to win this game because I really want Aaron Rodgers to fall flat on his face. But I want the Eagles to win too, though. But I think they have an easier path to the division, so I'm going to pick the Vikings here. So they can keep the game lead on Aaron Rodgers.
This is one that Hurts needs to win, though. He needs to win this game. If you can beat a guy who we consider the mediocrest of quarterbacks, gotta at least kind of have a level set.
Right now, Jalen Hurts
your teams deserve disrespect.
If this
the
is
Yankees
the
deserve disrespect,
mm-hmm.
the Knicks deserve disrespect, and the Giants deserve disrespect. You gotta find your teams have to get better. They stink.
So Kirk Cousins is the midpoint, right? We said he's the middiest of mid quarterbacks. If Jalen Hurts
62, and 2.
If Jalen Hurts
context
wants to see himself and get paid as a quarterback that's above the midpoint, this is the midpoint game. You got to beat Kirk Cousins. And you at home with the better team.
Yeah. This is definitely the litmus test. And, we always say you are what the tape shows. If you can beat these guys, then you may be able to gain some trust from me. If you don't, then I will be like, he is who I thought he was. I am going to be watching this game because this is very interesting because I think from here, you'll be able to really kind of judge out how good the rest of the teams in the conference are.
100%.
This is a good level set for damn near the NFL. I think I have a better understanding of how good everybody is because I feel like there are so many teams that are kind of in this saying, oh, boy, that was a hell of a touchdown, Oklahoma.
Now that we are talking about this, I really want the Eagles to win. But I want Aaron Rodgers to lose more than I want the Eagles to win. If that makes sense.
Aaron, I think, and Aaron Rodgers put himself in a very peculiar situation. And you know how people always talk about, well, Michael Jordan at the end of his career didn't ruin his career. I think Aaron Rodgers could do that. They're gonna look back and be like, well, he really didn't win it, but that one Super Bowl, and then he's unlikable, and then he took up all the money, and then what about if they have a really
Aaron
bad
Rodgers,
season
you took up all the money, and now you complaining about people that can't afford to get
Yep.
Yeah.
What happens if they have like a really, really bad season, which is reasonable because they don't have anybody else on this team?
If Aaron Rodgers has a really, really bad season, if the Green Bay Packers, a.k.a. the Green Bay Rodgers, have a really, really bad season, I think this sets up for Aaron Rodgers to be frustrated and upset. He's going to try to put his dick on the table again and basically say, y'all have to do this. Remember, they went out and got Randall Cobb, right? At the behest of Aaron Rodgers, right? You went out.
The behest.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where these words be coming from. They have an aging offensive line. They don't have any wide receivers other than Lazard that we know about. And any wide receiver that can go from the number 3 wide receiver to the number 1 wide receiver without visibly improving means your team has gotten worse. So
unorthodox. It's a new style.
No, Minnesota
strategy.
did not make the playoffs last year, Worthy. No, they did not. So I want Aaron Rodgers to be humbled. Aaron Rodgers is one of the most arrogant quarterbacks. I mean, and you can't really blame him. He's won, 4 MVPs or something like that, something crazy. But he hasn't had sustainable winning, and he thinks that he is the sole reason that the Packers are even relevant. And I think Devontae Adams is humbling him week by week. 14-0.
I knew that was a worthy setup. I knew that. I knew as soon as he asked the question, he knew the answer to that question.
I knew what
That
it
boy got
was
Google
too.
it. That's
I
all
knew that
right.
was, too.
That last season don't matter today, though. Let me tell you, it ain't nothing about that game that can do anything tomorrow for you.
And I'll go once and say this: if the Vikings were in y'all division, they probably would have made the playoffs too.
And the crowd goes silent. With that said, I think that is a perfect place to end this wonderful and blessed Saturday morning live. We have chosen all the games. We got some good bets here. I'm going to post them here in a little bit.
Tally all the bits, tally all the beers.
Oh, no, we're all even. Sorrel, we will reach out to you with the Cash App. And Russ, we will send you over the money here in a little bit. Outside of that, I will post the new bets here.
Be on the lookout, Splashcast for the world. I will be posting our dive team Splashcast Cash App. That's what I'll be posting, the Cash App. I'll be sending.
I ain't know what you was. I was like, bro.
I'm watching Georgia just dominate South Carolina right now with freshmen, and it's just. It looks like Keely Ringo might be hurt because he's definitely not playing right now. But, I mean, this is another freshman. Like, they've got – no, Keely's in there. He's in there right now, Russ. He's in there playing. But these are freshmen, dog. These freshmen are destroying South Carolina. I know. Look at the angst. The angst and anguish on Norwood's face. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
What kind of play call was that? That was a wild play call. We didn't know what to do. They ran a fake punt. They're about to run another fake punt?
I'm about to take South Carolina and Georgia off the big TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the Splashcast Saturday morning live. We are now watching football, so we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Norwood, if we ain't missing anything, take us out, brother.
Always remember, we will be here Monday for Monday Night Raw. Tuesday, the ATL edition will come out. Wednesday, the Splashcast 24 will come out, which is already put together. Thursday, the Around the League episode. So everything on Monday Night Raw will come out Thursday. And then next Saturday, we will be back here with the betting results. And I plan to be up. I plan for it to be stuck. And specifically for all you guys who disrespected my Florida Gators, I am coming back with copious amounts of disrespect. And I will be chopping it up in bite-sized portions for all of you. With that said, we've nailed this, and there's only one thing for us to do now, Reg. What's that?
Hang out. We
appreciate
y'all.
This joint. Adios, mi amigos. We will see y'all all week. Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. We will see y'all there. Before y'all go, I really wanted to get into the statistics real quick for Florida, and it is true. Anthony Richardson has zero passing touchdowns and 2 interceptions and 2 tackles. When has your quarterback ever had more tackles than touchdown passes? That is a recipe for disaster.
I'm watching Oklahoma, Nebraska. There's another game on my television I choose not to speak of.
That boy got more interceptions. He got more
in the